Hey guys, I'm G5 Cosmos for Game 5 Smash, here with the brand new character, Joker, of course. I'm going to walk you guys through some of the things that I have found out and that I have seen with the character. This is only the second day that the character is actually released, but I'm going to be going over all of the basics that are probably going to continue to be part of the character's basic metagame before his meta develops further and he gets, some further extensions. But anyway, starting off, just describing the character. Joker is very fast, he has really good ground movement. His dash dance is one of the best in the game. He has a really good ground speed. He's a very fast faller, so that means he can jump around and land quickly, which helps him for juggling, and also helps him jump around in neutral a lot. He has very fast moves, maybe not neutral there actually, but so good frame data on a lot of his moves. Not the craziest amount of range, but he does have some disjoints, like on the back air here. So if you're fighting a character like Mario, you can just win the spacing battle because you have the disjoint and they don't. And he has ridiculous edge guarding. He can go off the stage like crazy far, which I'll talk more about in a little bit. Like, just look how how deep he can go. He can go all the way down here without even having Arsene, which I'll talk about as well. And he can go crazy off stage. Really good edge guarding character. I could actually hit him, but easier to edge guard an opponent when you actually are playing a human. He has some good juggling, some good early percent combos, which I'm also going to get right into, and some good ledge trapping tools. He struggles at killing when he doesn't have Arsene, which is his meter ability, but when he has it, he's actually very dangerous and can take stocks very early. Overall, making him a very good character. I think he's high tier at least. So let's get right into his gameplay. So in neutral, the two main things that you want to look for are a neutral air or a grab. Neutral air actually combos into grab at early percents, as you see here. And when you get a grab, you can do up throw, up air is one of the combos. Well, let me just take you through. You can do up throw and down throw combos. Potentially others, but that's all I know about thus far. So if you get an up throw at relatively early percent, maybe works until around 20 or 30, I'm not sure the exact percent. You can go for an up throw into a forward air. You can do an up throw into an up air. Maybe not at 0 on some characters for the up air, but yeah, you can. You just have to kind of move forward a little bit, I guess it works. And these are true combos. And oops, that's down throw. You could probably also do like a back air. I think you could just kind of do almost any aerial you want out of up throw. I don't think down air or neutral air are true, but you can certainly get a lot of follow-ups off of this. Okay, and you can also do down throw into forward air. You might be able to do down throw into back air. I haven't really tried it. Showing up as true in the combo meter, but where's the throw 2 hits? It's showing up as true. You might be able to do like down throw dash attack, or there might be other follow-ups, but basically you want to go through either up throw, up air, or forward air, or down throw, forward air. After that, I don't think you have any other true extensions immediately without platforms. You can do mix-ups like after you do the first forward air, you can go for like a tilt or wait. Like a lot of times I like run forward and the person will air dodge here, and then I can run back and like re-grab them. And out of up throw, if you have platforms, you can like land on a platform and then do another up air. And if you get the up air where you are not like rising up in it, probably put him a little higher percent, so I'll do a combo. Then you'll see you can actually get drag downs with the up air, which is a little more advanced. Oops. But it is definitely something you can do. And then you can go for a regrab. I'm not sure if the regrab is ever guaranteed. It probably is if you do it if you input it correctly in tight percent windows. And there you can see the edge guarding is just ridiculous. Like I could just go off and, well, maybe not that far off. Oh my god, I actually almost made it from that. So you can really go crazy off stage. And yeah, so as far as like the neutral air, using it in neutral, you can do like a falling neutral air like that. But it actually works pretty well rising because the hitbox is like active for like the entirety of your short hop. So if you just do like short hop neutral airs, you can kind of just combo it at any point. Like if you're just like moving around, you just like react to your opponent, you move in, you can still get the grab, which is really useful. So I think that's a really good way for him to play neutral. You can also like read people's jumps with forward air, and forward air does hit them on the ground too, at least if it's a taller character. Forward air is also really great at edge guarding because it actually kills pretty early. And you can also use down tilt and neutral. At top level play, this is probably not something you're going to see too much because top players will like react to it and shield and then just grab the person. But down tilt also works well. You can use up tilt as an anti-air. Like if it hits in front of him and above him, of course, but it doesn't really hit behind him. Like if you're facing like this, you'll never hit the up tilt. But you can hit in front of them. I'm not sure if it combos. Doesn't seem like it combos too reliably, but it may. Actually, yeah, it might combo. I haven't labbed that enough yet. but you're not going to really be looking for that in neutral. That's more like you're juggling, like the person is in the air, and then you can go for that. Okay, so I want to see if I can get to Arsene. So I will have the CPU give me a little bit. So I can also talk about his counter right now. So the way this move works, you can hold it. There's Arsene. Well, now I'm actually going to reset because I want to show you how the counter works. So you can hold it for a very long time. You just hold down B. See, I'm holding it. It eventually runs out, but you can hold it for a very long time. And even if you get hit while you're holding it, you can still holding it. So you can actually tank 2 hits if the person is like spamming attacks. And this is really good for landing because if you're landing, your opponent will hit you. Or perhaps they'll, like usually what people will do against a counter is they'll like jump up and they'll bait it and they'll see the person counter and then they wait a second and then they swing. But if you think they're going to do that, you can just hold out the counter, and unless they grab you upon landing, they actually can't do anything to hit you besides hitting the counter. So as far as using the counter as like an attack, if you release the, well, hold on, you charged a little longer than I thought there. If you release the counter around when you get hit, like a little bit after you get hit, it'll do that little attack. But otherwise, if you just like hold on to it, oops, wrong move. Then, oops, again, wrong move. If you just like hold on to it, then, well, you charge too long, but if you hold on to it, it won't do the attack if you just keep holding the button and don't let go of it on time. But that's pretty easy. You just time it when you get hit, and then you can get somebody off of you and make it safe on like if they hit you. Okay, so now let's actually get Arsene. Yeah, I should start charging it later. But yeah, so this move charges your meter, and as you can see, the meter decreases over time. If I'm correct, it actually also decreases as you get hit, which is a pretty neat mechanic because it rewards the person for going after you when you have Arsene. When you have Arsene, most of your moves are the same in terms of like their hitboxes or like the way they arc and stuff, but they're much stronger. As you can see, like that back air would have killed Marth. Your recovery is different. Your recovery is this up B, which, well, I lost it now, but your recovery is an up B that has no hitbox, but it goes very, very far and it's invincible, at least in the beginning. So you can use that move to recover pretty much. If you think somebody's going to edge guard you, just do it to ledge and you'll get there pretty safely. With Arsene, your back air will kill a lot better. Just all of your moves are going to kill earlier, especially forward air. But forward air, as you can see, it kills even without Arsene. And so there are some differences. Your down air with Arsene, let's put him back on forward smash. Your down air with Arsene will actually spike, which is nice. And your down B becomes an actual counter. And here you can see the up B again. And stage. Yeah, there you can see the spike. And I think I can actually live from here. Yeah. You want to be careful to not use the up B. Like, you always want to go to ledge with the up B because it's very laggy if you land with it. As you can see here. Like, I was holding shield the whole time. And I'm not exactly sure what the amount of time that you have Arsene for is, but when you have him, you can just really do a lot of work. So as far as how he charges, there's obviously the counter that I showed you. When you counter with that charges Arsene. He'll also charge if you're down in percents or stock. So it basically means that Joker forces the opponent to approach, because if you are down in percent, let's see, I'm not down in percent right now, but let me restart this and just take a hit. It should probably work in training mode, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. All right, so let's see. So you also get it when you get hit, I should mention as well. Let's see, is the meter going up? I don't know if it is, but in general, in a real match, if you're down in percent, it will gradually increase. If you're down in stocks, it will gradually increase. And that means that your opponent kind of has to approach you, because you can just camp around and wait for it to build up, and that's when you're going to be able to get a lot. That's pretty much how you're going to seal out your stocks. Like, you can do edge guards really well without Arsene, but otherwise you're not going to be killing off of much. Certain combos like up throw up air, I've heard do work in kill percent range, like even when you have Arsene, so you can get a kill off of it, and so that might be like a tight kill setup that you can do. But in general, you're going to want to like use more back airs, use aerials, and get people off stage when you have Arsene. You could go for smash attacks to punish landings, or like neutral get up at ledge. Speaking of ledge, so Joker is really good at ledge trapping. He has a few tools. So his neutral air, if you just do this on like reaction to somebody moving at the ledge, well, the CPU is not moving, but you can actually do really good things with ledge trap. Really, Marth? You're just going to stay there. Okay, like you can see, like it actually covers a variety of options. I don't think this Marth is going to really mix up his options too much because it's just a CPU, but I probably should have put it on level 9. That's why. But you can just do like a neutral here, like, and you can shield, so you do it out of shield, so you prevent get up attack or somebody coming off the ledge with an attack. You space yourself a little further away. You can do a forward tilt. Covers neutral get up really nicely. It could hit jump as well because you do it a little early since it's like a multi-hit. This move is not exactly safe on shield, but if you do it at like max range, you're probably not going to get punished because it'll be out of shield grab range. Other things at ledge, you know, you can just play basic ledge trapping. If you read somebody's neutral get up with forward smash or like react to it, you can get kills early even without Arsene. And that's a really good tool for him as well. And you can see you can trap landings with down tilt and up tilt, as I was mentioning. And what else is there to talk about, really? That's the majority of it as far as getting combos. As far as landing goes, you don't have the best aerials for coming down, but you do have the counter, which I believe is actually frame 3, I've heard, which is really fast. So you don't want to spam this every time, but you can use this as a mix-up, like when you expect your opponent to hit you. And since he's a fast faller, he can do things like fast fall, neutral air dodge, and get down really nice and early with that. I want to see if there's anything else that we need to talk about here. Oh yeah, so his specials. There are a couple of his specials that I didn't completely talk about. So I would like to see how the meta is going to develop more with these moves, because right now I don't feel like they're that useful. His neutral B is actually probably most useful for recovering. So let me see if I can demonstrate. So you can, yeah, so you have to release the button though on time. So the way the neutral B works is you can tap it if you want or hold it. And when you hold it, if you hold in a direction, eventually you'll move in that direction. You can also jump, and when you do the jump, you will do this downward shot if you jump from the ground with it. And then also if you're in the air and you like I think you can just press any direction. Yeah, you just like press sideways or back, then you'll start spinning around with it. You might actually have to like twirl the stick to do it. I think that's the most consistent way. And I'm not really sure exactly the uses for this, besides for like the recovering, because when you do the recovery, it allows you to get this movement option, which is faster than just drifting. So you can use that. From what I've heard, the like little rolls and like dodges that you get out of this move do stale if you use them a lot, and they also affect the scaling of your normal rolls. You want to be careful about like using that move a little too much. And then as far as the and as with Arsene, this move is just, it does like 3 shots instead of 1, so it's a lot stronger. You could potentially use it to edge guard. I've even seen some people do like the downwards one to like hit ledge, but I'm not sure how reliable that is. And the side B, I'm not too certain about this move. You know, it does a decent amount of damage because it stays on you and does like the curse damage. But it's kind of small. With Arsene, I think it's a lot better because with Arsene, it actually, for one thing, it does like I think 20 damage or something. Let me double check. And oops. And it also sends the opponent far enough away so that, oh, here's Arsene. It also sends the opponent far enough like in the air so that you can juggle them. So it pretty much gives you free stage control, and if you look, it goes like a long distance, and it's really fast too when you have Arsene. So when you have Arsene, I think this move gets a lot more useful, but it's still not really like killing too reliably or anything. So you could use it at ledge, but I think you're better off just staying close to ledge unless you're trying to be really campy. But yeah, I don't think there's crazy amount of utility for that. And as far as other utilities for his specials, I have seen people do things where they like loop, they do like, this is again getting into more advanced than I want to really talk about in this video. You can hit people in the air with the up B, and like drag them back down if you do it from the ground. But the setup for it is like really specific, and I haven't practiced it, but I've seen people like do like down throw falling up air into it. But that's something that you really got to lab, and that's like specific stuff. But more so, what you want to do again in summary is in neutral, you want to look for neutral air and grab to get your early percent combos. When you get somebody in the air, you can juggle them with up air, or if they drift outside of the range of your up air, you can look for back air or forward air, and you can get somebody off stage, and then you can just go for crazy edge guards and just make life really hard for them. And ledge trapping with neutral air and forward tilt works really well. And looking for kills with aerials when you have Arsene, sometimes up throw up air as well when you have Arsene. And those are the basics of Joker as far as we know them now. I'm sure like none of this is going to change as far as what his good tools are, but there may be more setups found and more specific things like the up B extensions that I was talking about. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of Joker in the comments. I'm really enjoying this character. Actually, he's a lot of fun to play. He's really explosive and fast and kind of extreme. And I find him a lot of fun to play. I think he's also a very decent character, but not too broken to where it's like Smash 4 Bayonetta kind of syndrome. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Please do click that subscribe button if you want to check out more tech and tip videos from Game 5 Smash. I'm also going to have a video about the patch notes and some more of the new features that came out in 3.0. Should have those up later today. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Bye-bye.